Hi, this is Andrea, owner of Happily Ever Organized. Today I want to show you a quick tip on how to label your fabric totes. These fabric totes are very popular. You can get them at almost any store, and they come in a variety of colors. They're great for lots of reasons. They're not very expensive, there's lots of color options, but there is no place for you to insert any sort of label tag to let you know what's inside your tote. If it's on a high shelf, if you have multiple of the same color, you may not know which tote to grab for. So here is a very affordable, inexpensive way. We've made these labels using old food packaging. This was a popcorn box. We just use a marker. We put a little bit of raffia on it, but we were not going to poke a hole in the bag to tie it with the raffia. It's a bad idea to put it on the handle itself because through using it, pulling it on and off the shelf, you'll probably over time rip off your nice handmade tag. In the past, I've tried using an adhesive label maker, but they don't stick quite well on the fabric, and over time these do end up popping off, and I find several of them on my floor. So we're going to upgrade to something that looks a little bit nicer, and all you're going to need is some fishing line, a standard sewing needle, and your handmade tag and a pair of scissors. After you take about 10 inches of the sewing line, you don't have to tie it off in a knot, I've just fished it through. You measure where you want your tag to go, and then you just kind of pierce one end of the fabric, and the only other tricky part is getting it back out onto the other side. A longer needle would probably work best. Pull it out. And once it's through, you can go ahead and secure your needle elsewhere. Now, it may be a little difficult to see because it is a translucent fishing line, but I have it secure and it's in two areas right here. Then the only other thing you have to do, on the back side, I have my raffia loop that I have previously punched through to tie the bow. You just want to insert one of the open ends of the fishing line through the raffia hole. Pick up your other end of the fishing line and give yourself a couple of quick, simple knots. Nothing fancy, just maybe 3 knots will hold nicely. Here's my third knot. And then I like to snip off the rabbit ear so there's no extra. And there you go. You have a very durable little charm for your fabric totes that should last you a very long time. I hope you enjoyed the tip.